Hi there, this is Amesh, and I play rhythm and lead guitar in the Australian doom metal band Mammon's Throne. So I currently handle all guitar duties in Mammon's Throne, rhythm and lead, but I also used to be part of the Bhakti band, as it was called back in the day in Sri Lanka, which is Shehara Jaitilaka Napoleon's band. I used to play bass in that band with Tenny and Shehara, and that's how I cut my teeth in the professional music scene. So my guitar of choice would definitely be a Les Paul style guitar, just because they sound really sweet and they're super reliable. I do use a Flying V sometimes when I play live, just because they look cool and they're really fun to play. But for the majority of my live performances, studio use, and when I'm in the rehearsal studio, I tend to always use a Les Paul style guitar. This is the guitar used on the String Guitar Jam. It's a 1955 Epiphone Les Paul custom based on the Gibson Black Beauty from the same year. This one has two Gibson P90 pickups. And the reason I like P90s is because I play through a fuzz pedal that goes into a crank Marshall in my band. And P90s, because they're single chords, really help tame the low end a little bit, which can get a bit unruly at times with fuzz. But these pickups help retain the energy, the low end energy of a fuzz, but sort of make the tone a bit more shapely and controllable. And for solos, I tend to really like P90 pickups because they sound aggressive and rough, and I like that gritty sound in solos. And also the neck on this is pretty fat. It's a baseball bat style neck from the 50s. And I tend to like that because I'm not a lightning fast shredder or anything like that, so it really helps me dig into like chords for rhythm sections, and for solos, for pentatonic and harmonic minor style leads, I can really get all bendy and really dig into the notes, and it sounds pretty nice. Everything else is pretty stock, and yeah, it's got Clouson style tuners. And for string gauges, I think I keep changing them, but right now I've got a 10 to 52 on. So my favorite solo and riff from an original composition would probably be from the song Abhorrent Skies of our latest record, Forward Unto Flame. Just because the solo captures all the elements of metal guitar that I really like. So there's tremolo picking in there. There's a pentatonic bit in there as well that goes something like that. And there's harmonic minor section in there as well. So when we put it all together, it's just a overly fun solo to play live. And the riff would probably be the riff that accompanies that. It's not a hard riff, it's very simple, but it's just really fun to play live, and just to feel the energy with the rest of my bandmates and seeing the audience connecting with it. That's what makes it really awesome. And it goes something like this. And that's all there is to it, but it's a really fun song to play. So our future plans, unfortunately, have been postponed or put on the back burner for the moment because of the COVID situation. But as soon as we're out of it, I think firstly we'll be trying to promote our new album through tours and more shows. We were actually meant to tour Sri Lanka, but unfortunately that's been postponed. But it would be really great to play on some familiar stages to familiar people in a familiar setting, and that's something I'm really looking forward to doing in the future. And in terms of working on new material, we've started writing a few new riffs and stuff. As soon as we can get back in the studio to start jamming again, we'll probably put those ideas together and come up with a few new songs for you. I think the String Guitar Jam is an amazing initiative. Kudos to Tenny for bringing us all together. That's no easy feat. And it just goes to show that you can come from a variety of diverse musical backgrounds and skill levels and still come together to produce something exceptional that you'll see on this track and the ones to follow. And I believe this whole experience and this track could be a metaphor for how we should act in society, really, where you can come from any background, really, and contribute in a positive manner and create something beautiful. And once again, it's been an honor to be part of this project and to be on the same track as legends and monoliths who've shaped the sonic trajectory of Sri Lanka, really, who I grew up watching as a kid. And it's really humbling to share the stage with them. And thank you very much for having me.